Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Pages. And there's one down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Two straight.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone. And here comes Tommy Edman. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Brett Bryant.
Number 4.
Goes down looking. Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. This to third. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And a pitch. To third. And foul ball. Next offering misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this.
Pitch misses inside, and the count's even at 2.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights it off, he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a good eye there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. Fought off foul. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Now Francisco Alvarez. On a strike. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retired. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 strikes.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Andy Pajes will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor makes the grab. And that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit in the air, center field. Nabs it, and there's one away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy and.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot. His 18th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Next to hit, Brett Bryant. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Major League. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Freddie Freeman. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Manaea winds and deals. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
That one missed. On the ground to third. Fires to second for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one lifted in the air center field. And out number one on the grab. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Pajes. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Rips one to right and foul ball. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expecting to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Got him. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Now batting,
Max Muncy at the dish.
Max Muncy.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Betts sends it across to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Now the
Tyrone
number
Taylor.
2 hitter, Tyrone Taylor. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
For New York.
Taking over on the mound for the
Number
Mets,
58.
Paul Blackburn.
And one thing on
Blackburn.
him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that will drop foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. Taylor. And there's one down. Here comes Chris Taylor. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
The cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Nimmo makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Moving in the bullpen, Blake Trinan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Phillips also getting ready. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pajes snags it for the second out. Brett Bryant up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Brings it in. One away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. Here's Mookie now, holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air out to left. Bryant makes the catch, and that is that. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Number
On for
49.
the 30th time this year.
Blake Trinan.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. A little out front there as he swings through. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge.
Taylor whips it to first, and the Mets go 1-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Fouled off. He was late. Now fly ball to right center. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Kopech, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pages makes the catch. One down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez on the move. They got it for out number two. Two down, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Offense held in check there. Bottom part of the order. Well, one-run game. Enrique Hernandez steps manager out of the dugout. One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Chris Taylor now. That one out to right. Taylor moving under it. Drops into the glove. Out number two. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. They're down to their final strike. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
With this win, this team ties the 1916 New York Giants 26 wins in a row. It's just hard to fathom if you go back to win number one to think that 25 games later they would still be in the winning column. Just an incredible job. This is amazing to watch right now.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
You